It is 3 p.m. Eastern. You know what that means. It is time for the DKOldies live stream. What's going on, folks? My name is Joey. Today is Wednesday, October 9th. You're in for a treat. Got some fun stuff lined up today. Cole's going to be joining me in the stream. He's manning a phone, going to be helping me monitor comments and chat with you guys. If you have any questions, comments, I'm going to be doing my best not to miss them today. It's a good day to throw them in the chat, get some answers to stuff you've always wanted to know. Plus, we're going to be opening up a new game collection that came into the shop. I've already got it over here at my unboxing table. Excited to see what's inside. It's a big box. You never know what it's going to be. That's where we get all the stuff you see out here, from consoles, Super Nintendos, the games that run all along the wall, all the games the cleaning team is cleaning. Comes from people out there just like you who reach out, ask if we'll buy their old games and consoles. Can't wait to see what's inside. Plus, going to be doing a giveaway. All you have to do to be entered in the giveaway is share the post and comment down there that you shared. Click the share button, type shared. 2 steps, super easy, gets you entered into the giveaway. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Cole's here with me. How are you making out, Cole?
I'm doing all right. Am I unmuted?
Let me double check it.
Testing?
Yes,
Testing?
you are live,
Oh, okay.
Cole. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
You've been hearing about the hurricane?
I have. It's scary.
For real. That's all they were talking about this morning on the weather.
Florida got hit. See, it confused me because I thought there was one hurricane.
Okay.
And I thought it veered from Florida and hit South Carolina. And then come to find out that first one hit both, and then now there's another one that's going to hit Florida.
And this one's coming in from like the west coast
And
of
it's,
Florida.
I think, worse. Like,
Yeah.
it's really bad.
You guys, anybody out there going to be dealing with that hurricane, let me know. I don't know if this one, Cole, is even going to be coming up the coast to deliver rain to us. It seems like it's going to cross Florida and then head out to sea.
Was that rain that we had for like a week straight?
The rain that we had was that previous one.
Okay.
So I don't think that's going to happen again this time.
I see.
Okay, folks, we got a collection right here. Let me see if there's any name on it. There is. It's coming to us from Somerville, Massachusetts. Let's see what we got inside. All the stuff I'm showing off is new product that will be going up to the website, DKOldies.com. And there's Christian.
Hello.
All right, let's get the show on the road. First thing out of the collection, it's a boxed copy of Super Smash Bros. Why is it so heavy? What else is with it? Oh, it's other... Oh boy, let's take a look. A boxed copy. Super Smash Bros. Duke it out as your favorite Nintendo characters. Inside I see the manual, and there's the game down there too. And it looks like, wait. It looks like there's also some manuals for the NES down here too. Silver Surfer has an NES game? What's going on, Dwayne? Yes, I saw that with Helene, right? I know, that was wild. What's up, Shane? Rainy, gusts of wind are just starting. Where are you at, Shane? Happy Wednesday, Andy. Oh, here's a favorite of mine. Jet Force Gemini. Cole, don't be afraid to interrupt me. If I'm in the middle of talking, just start talking, I'll pivot to you. All new Interstellar Adventure from the Rare Company. This is a great shooter on the Nintendo 64. Yeah, Andy, I know. Getting to see the boxed versions, isn't that awesome? I thought so too. Now here you can see some screenshots of this. I never get to show off screenshots when I'm recommending this game.
I got one here,
Hit
Joe.
me with it.
So Rodney asked, do you have the Super NES Mini?
Oh, that mini console.
I think it's the top loading one.
I think so as well. Let me see if I can spin this around. What was his name?
It was Rodney.
Rodney. So the SNES little mini thing, that's going to be down this side. And wait, NES?
SNES.
SNES. Okay, well, I happen to be right here at the NES version. That's going to look like this. It's a little bit different than the other NESs you see here behind me, but still plays games. They just load in from the top. Really cool little system. Super Nintendo has a similar version for it as well. What's going on, Raymond? Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Games inside protective cases. Look at this one. I just saw somebody asking, can we send to different countries? Yes, we can. We can ship all over the world. High winds and rain in Ocala, Florida. Jeff, stay safe. Donkey Kong Country. Super Nintendo game, and looks like it fits in this case. Just like that, sure enough. That's cool. There's another Banjo-Kazooie. You can even see the back through these cases.
I got another one.
Sure.
Adrian asked, do we sell the PS2 console stands?
PS2 console stands. Do you know what they're referring to?
I think I've seen it before, like when we were making some setup videos,
Okay.
like the Ultimates.
So
It
there's
just slides in, and
the full-size PS2. that
yeah,
you're talking
yeah, the big
about.
one.
Okay. And do you know there's a stand for the mini or the slim version of the PS2?
I think I've seen. Doesn't it have? It's like a disc
Circle?
holder on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like a circle, and I think it has a screw underneath that you can screw up into one of the screw holes on the PS2 Slim. We see them from time to time. If they're not listed on the website for that kind of more off-the-wall stuff, feel free to shoot us an email to our customer support team or give a call. They might be able to help you out. What is this? Batman. Batman Returns. Michael Keaton, I have a feeling, is who that is. Waiting for the storm to pass. What's going on, Jenna? Are you in the path? Thanks for sharing, Randy. Here's another Batman game. The video game, this one's called. You can see the bat signal. Should we get some sort of bat signal for DK Oldies, Cole?
We should.
So what? We would turn on a giant spotlight on the roof and it would shine the DK logo up into the sky? Yeah. And what would that signal people? I don't know either.
We posted a video.
Yeah, we got a new video up. There you go. All right, so that's Batman.
Can I hear your Batman impression, Joe?
I'm Batman. How is that, Cole?
Yes,
that's
good.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Beetlejuice was also Batman. What do they mean there?
Beetlejuice was also maybe the actor?
Michael Keaton? Did he play
No.
Beetlejuice?
Or, well,
I'm not sure.
maybe. I'm
not
not
either. Danny DeVito as the Penguin was the best. I know. I always thought so too. He nailed that character.
Joey, somebody asked, do you guys have the Punisher game for the PS2?
Punisher for PS2. Sounds fun. We're right here at the PS2 wall. Let's see if we can take a look. Everything's alphabetical on the wall, so where are we? N. We got to go after that. LMNN. More N's. More N's. Here's P's. And what game am I looking for, Cole? I always forget it after. Punisher. P-O. Power. P. We go from Pump It Up, Exceed, to Puzzle Challenge. I'm not seeing that one right now, but again, I'm just looking at the complete copies we have on the shelf. We might have a disc in case version where it's just the disc in the game, the case. Might be a disc only version. We just might not have it complete right now. There's a Star Wars game. It's Shadows of the Empire. They're saying Michael Keaton was both.
Wow, really?
I never saw Beetlejuice, Cole.
Really?
It scared me. I don't know. It seems scary. The guy's.
It wasn't that scary.
Same thing with Edward Scissorhands.
And that one was scary.
Was
for
it?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's only like one scene in Beetlejuice that really scared me when like they put on their scary face to try and show them.
Okay.
And well, you wouldn't understand.
No,
You didn't watch the movie. I don't know. They pulled their face apart and stuff.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
But it was like, I don't know if it was like claymation or something that they used for it, but it was still scary enough.
Have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't seen the new
Okay.
one.
Wait, you saw the new Joker?
No, we ended up not going.
Oh, okay.
So I will have to get back to you on it.
Okay,
but
still in the.
I
still lined up
heard.
to-
I heard there's a rumor going around that Joaquin Phoenix, the actor who plays Joker, doesn't like the movie.
Oh no.
So you know what that means.
Could you imagine working on something for years like that you're not even happy with?
Yeah.
Rough. We're looking at Blaster Master. Neat little NES game. I've heard some good stuff about this one. Some more NES stuff down here. There's the Metroid game. There's two versions of this. Puzzle Quest. Interesting. I see you mentioning that, Dwayne. You know, I feel like I've played that in the past. And I really, really liked it too. I would recommend that as well. Yes, Chris. Lack of pop culture knowledge scares you. Well, I don't know. Beetlejuice just...
An interesting one, Joey.
Hit me with it.
Andrew asked, do you have visual novel games? I'm not sure what that means. Visual novel games?
Like comic book?
Maybe, or maybe just like a story-based game, or like based off a book.
Huh, I don't know.
No?
Again, we're just looking at Mario Party here. Appreciate it. What do we have here? Mortal Kombat. I just saw the Mortal Kombat shipping video, Cole.
Yeah, classic.
I started by throwing out the hook on a rope like one of the fighters does,
Yeah.
and I reel it back in, and then I do the song
Yeah.
on the
turntable.
on the DJ Hero.
That's one of my favorites.
I think they put some sort of sunglasses on me. It was like the weird Sega Saturn 3D glasses or something.
Good video.
I sometimes go back to watch these old shipping videos. They're free to rewatch, Cole, in case you didn't know. If anybody out there feels like going back and rewatching an old one, won't cost you a thing. Pokemon Stadium, there it is right there, and you can see it still has the space here to write your name in it. It's never been done before. So the next owner, you could do it. Super Mario All-Stars, another good one. Continuing a little deeper down here, I see an N64 game, and it's, wow, the rare edition of Zelda Majora's Mask. Some of these have like a holographic label on the front. The harder to find ones, actually, are just this paper label like you can see here. That looks beautiful. Really nice shape. Wow.
So Andrew expanded on it. He said visual novel games like Choose Your Own Adventure.
That sounds awesome. Do you know what Choose Your Own Adventure means? It was
I do.
a series of books. I
Yeah.
do too.
Yeah,
I
I
loved
like
those as a kid.
They are
I was
fun.
just, it randomly popped into my head the other day, Cole. They had to do so much writing that never gets read. Like if you
Yeah,
just
think
read the
about
book
that.
through one time, you
Right.
could be leaving half the book unread.
There was definitely some times that they were too interesting that I would just cheat and I would go to the page. Like, I knew I wasn't going to pick that option.
Okay.
So I just wanted to see what would happen. And then I go back.
Cole, I've never seen a game like that I know of. If
Neither
anybody in
have
the
I.
chat can think of
'Cause I
any,
feel like-
throw them out here.
I feel like almost in a way like a book. Actually, you know what? The Walking Dead.
I was just about to say it, Cole.
The Telltale
The
series?
Telltale
Yeah,
games. Yep.
just
And
like
there's
that
some
kinda.
others from that company as well.
Yeah, I guess it's just more like your actions have consequences. Kind of.
Okay,
fall
well,
out.
Walking Dead, good one,
Yeah.
good one. All right, I feel like we've answered that adequately. The Adventure of Link. And there's the sword right there. Nice looking copy in there. See, it's things nicely protected. Looks like it even had, what is this back here actually?
Sarah S., any idea why Zelda made gold cartridges like the NES and N64?
Why are they gold? No, it's a good question. Honestly, I don't really know. But the Zelda games, like we just showed,
this one.
right, on Nintendo 64, they used this golden cartridge, and back on the NES also,
But
they
they
had
did
the gold cartridge.
Have gray versions.
They did, and surprisingly, it's the gray version, which is the harder to find one. Everybody thinks, wow, that gold cartridge, that must be really hard to find, but
Yeah.
no, it's actually this. What is this? Daffy Duck and the Marvin Missions. Daffy. Is that his first name? Daffy?
Daffy.
Daphne?
I think that's his girlfriend.
Okay. See Mario 64 down here as well. What's up, Strong? I've been wanting to do an order from you guys, but I only buy complete in box. We actually stock some complete in box games. Actually, you know what? Hold for just a second. This should be just some of them over here. Yeah, check this out. Super Nintendo games. Complete in box versions. Check this out. Look at this beautiful copy of Earthworm Jim. So Earthworm Jim has an anniversary coming up as well. Beautiful box, protected in plastic, complete in box, and it's up on the website. Okay, we're also looking at this GoldenEye Nintendo 64 game coming out of the collection next.
Joey, what was your first Star Wars movie?
First Star Wars movie would be one of 4, 5, and 6. You know, it was the original
5, and
ones,
6.
and I guess I don't remember, Cole, but I'm pretty sure I started on 4.
Yeah.
My grandfather was the one, and he would tape things off the TV onto a VHS tape, so then I'd have to fast forward through the commercials and whatnot. But yeah, that's where I first saw Star Wars and grew in love with it. Yep. Perfect Dark, another good one to pair up with GoldenEye right there. Nice. Goof Troop. I think that was a movie. Goofy? Goofy's a dog, right?
Yeah.
Cole, can you picture him? Yeah.
I don't know though. What dog walks around on his hind legs?
I don't. Here's a picture of him right here, Cole. And he also, there's a picture of his son.
Is that his son?
Yes. His son looks even less dog-like than he does.
Yeah.
What's up, chat? What's the deal with that? With Goofy?
Yeah.
See an actual dog? Got to get Marty to look into this. A little deeper down. Ocarina of Time, another awesome Zelda game. Yes, you remember the struggle of having to fast forward through commercials? I remember it well. Oh, and then, Cole, you'd have to, after you watched the movie, you'd have to rewind it to the beginning. Like if it was a rental.
Like a VHS?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
But they had machines that were dedicated to just rewinding tape. So you'd have this little separate machine that was about as big as a VHS tape next to your VHS player, and you'd pop it open, slide the cassette in, and close it, and it would just work on rewinding.
So you would personally own that machine?
Yeah, because
like
it would take like 5 minutes to rewind. So you could either sit there and not watch anything while your VHS player rewound it, or pop it into this separate machine. Yeah.
Before my time.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough times back then, Cole.
Craig asked, do you sell just manuals for the PS1?
I don't think we sell manuals. So I happen to be standing right here at the manuals as well. Let's see what we've got. We offer them for a few different platforms. I see Game Boy stuff up here, GameCube. Looks like there's some Sega Genesis manuals further down. We'll probably NES, Super Nintendo. We just haven't gotten to all of them yet, and I don't think we have gotten to PS1 yet. So that's something that might come down the road, though. Goofy is a dog. I think I saw confirmation.
Goof Troop was the TV show. Goofy movie was the film.
Oh, yeah, the Goofy movie. I barely remember that as well. The newer VHS rewinders were actually quite fast. Plotzy, you remember it too? Nice. What's this? Ooh, the Turtles game, Turtles in Time. Goofy is a cow, somebody just said, Cole. Can you see it at all?
I don't think so.
Toy Story number 2. Also see Mario Tennis. Why are the paper label copies of Zelda harder to find than the 3D label copies? That's a good question, Jenna. We were just talking about this Zelda game down here. So I was saying some have a hologram on the front and some are just a paper label. My best guess would be that they just made fewer of these. There were a lot more of the holographic versions made. Also, the paper label perhaps doesn't stand up as well to time as the plastic hologram label did, so maybe some more were lost to the ages.
So Caleb said, I think Goofy is a hornless cow. My reason is that in his old show, his girlfriend was a cow.
Right.
Which now that he says that, it's kind of coming.
Yeah, it does. It's sort of making sense. This rabbit hole goes deep, Cole. I didn't really realize.
We're going to have to look into
that. Okay. Max, yeah, Max is the little kid's name, the little boy dog.
Well, cow.
or cow. Madden. 2000. Earthworm Jim. We were just looking at a complete version just a moment ago, and here's just a cartridge on its own. Another NES game. Got some sort of snake on the label of this one. What's going on, Mioli? Appreciate the kind words. All the way from Yemen. That's wild. Sir Charles, there you are. Goofy's actually a man-dog hybrid. Cole, weigh in. Man-dog hybrid.
Perchance.
Don't quite know what to make of that, Sir Charles. Pokemon Stadium 2. Cool gold cartridge on this one. It looks like it's in real nice shape. Another benefit, having the things in these plastic cases.
What's the last game you played, Joe?
What is the last game I played? something on the Super Nintendo we had set up in the back room a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Lost levels of
Okay,
Super Mario
yeah.
All-Stars.
Yeah.
They're very, very hard, but they're a lot of fun. I do like them. What's going on, Tom? Do we reapply thermal paste? Yeah, we do. And Tom, actually, we broke down our entire refurbishing process on our website. If you're interested about that kind of stuff, it's an awesome read. We list everything that goes on to the consoles, and we've got stickers on all the consoles now that explain all the refurbishing steps. I happen to be right here. Here's an example. You can see all these N64s have a sticker on it. It shows some of the refurbishments that went on. Like I said, though, definitely check out the page on our website. It goes into much more detail. Classic series of The Legend of Zelda. Oh, wow, what a find. I see the game is in there. Yes, it is. And there's the box how it originally came. Don't get to see this often. The boxes just didn't hold up, and people threw this stuff away. Did you ever save any boxes, Cole, or just get thrown away?
Well, you know, by my time, it was all the cases, so...
Nothing with cardboard anymore.
Right.
Okay, well, what about like a Christmas gift to some random thing that comes in a cardboard box?
Oh, yeah. I save boxes.
Yeah, do you?
Like a shoe box and
Yeah?
stuff like that.
Okay,
Yeah, I like to
all
keep,
right. You could see it.
keep it. Just in case.
There's Star Wars. Oh, we're getting a good look at Yoda back there. It's very green and very wrinkly. Han Solo, the princess. Cool, cool. All right, let's zip through the last of these here. Got a few more to go through. Donkey Kong, good one. Like getting to see the yellow cartridge. Some more Batman. This is the one with Jim Carrey on it as the Riddler. Oh, and Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face.
Summer asked, was there a reason why Nintendo sold different colored N64s?
Maybe just like
Preference?
I guess just, you know, aren't there different colors of the? Well, they don't really do this nowadays. I guess you'd have to get a special edition PS4
Right.
to have it like the Uncharted version or something.
But how many? They had like what, 7 different?
Yeah,
colors
I
for
don't know.
the
You know,
N64?
it's just a good example of Nintendo doing awesome stuff in the past that other people haven't even caught up to. Look at all these other cool colors. Blue. There's more than even just what's here. But yeah, they had the standard version, and then you could get these variations as well. Val Kilmer is Batman. In Batman Forever, maybe? Wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong on something. There's Spider-Man in a cool original Super Nintendo case. It's yellow. Kung Fu. Look at that high kick. How's your high kick, Cole?
I don't know. I've never had to use it. So.
Okay, well,
Luckily.
it's good to know. You should give it a little practice. That way
yeah.
you can.
I'll get back to you on it
All right,
this
sure.
weekend.
Sounds good. Mortal Kombat. You can see a little bit of label damage up top there. Pretty good example, just off a quick glance, of something that we would list as a cosmetically flawed version. I see people from time to time asking, you know, like, how come you can't post pictures? Cole, help us understand.
Okay.
Why can't you post a picture of every single cosmetically flawed game? Help understand what goes on up in that opening team. Or are we only getting, what, 5 or 10 games in a day so that it's easy to snap?
I had to guess. I mean, the size of these carts, like if you look at this cart right here, you could send down, depending on the day, either 2 or 3 of these
Filled with
of games.
Hundreds and hundreds of games fit onto each cart, on each level. And Cole's saying multiple carts come in.
And then
filled
that's
with
on
games.
top of what's already on the shelf, you know, what's being processed through our cleaning department, all that.
So basically, in a nutshell, the volume of stuff that we have is way, way, way too many to ever be taken pictures of. What I tell people is if you're concerned about what the label is going to look like, get a good condition version. The cosmetically flawed versions are for people who don't care. But if you're going to have any concern, like, oh, you know, half the label is missing or something, I would go with a good condition.
So Danny asked, what's the rarest game you played?
On the NES, what's cool, Cole, is I get to try some of the rare games that I would never get to try otherwise. Right. Snow Brothers.
Okay, I heard of that one.
But there was another one. Bucky Bucky Ranger.
Bucky O'Hare?
Yeah, that's it. Bucky O'Hare.
Okay.
It was an NES game. It's super hard to find. I can't remember when we've even had the last copy, but Cole, it was a lot of fun. It was an instance of where a particularly rare title happened to also be a blast. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes they're rare just because they're weird or obscure or hard to play, but this was an awesome game that just happened to be super hard to find. What's up, Sarah? Love Uncharted from us. The Uncharted PS4 is so cool looking. I'm glad you got to pick that up. Mario World. Donkey Kong Country 2. Diddy Kong's Quest. Some more turtle stuff down here. I also see Spider-Man. Ooh, here's Star Fox. There he is right there. I haven't seen a fox in a while, Cole, in real life.
Really?
Occasionally I would see them out in the property or out and about.
I had a funny encounter with a fox at the beach.
Oh, hit me with it.
I was walking down the boardwalk. It was nighttime, so it was kind of hard to see, and I just seen this, we thought it was a cat. It was just a little animal, you know, running along the boardwalk, and it was maybe like 5 feet from us before we realized it was a fox walking the boardwalk.
Did it notice you guys? What happened?
It did, and it didn't care.
Oh,
it just
you
kept
guys
walking.
just passed each other?
Just passed each other. And I was like, no way, that was a fox right next to me.
That's awesome.
So that was the last time I seen a fox.
Well, if only they stood on 2 legs like Mr. Star Fox does. Could you imagine? Cole, what if it just stood up on 2 legs?
I probably would have ran away.
I believe it. Steve, has anybody ever asked you for an autograph? Yes, they have. It doesn't happen very often, but it's very cool when it does. Yes, it's a real treat. Diddy Kong Racing. There's Contra. The Pink Panther. What do you know about the Pink Panther, Cole?
I loved it when I was younger. I loved.
Is he a detective?
I just know the song to it, really. I was too young to really understand it. That's when I know. And it was cool. You know, he looked cool.
He does look cool. He does have some sunglasses on. It appears to be some sort of skater jacket or something. Biker jacket. No shoes. Interesting touch.
A biker jacket. So it's not a detective coat.
I look.
But see, this one says he goes to Hollywood, so maybe that's his Hollywood attire.
Okay. Nicole, I don't know if I'm remembering. Did the Pink Panther investigate thing? I don't remember what the show was about at all. Yes, Sarah, I was thinking about the controller I signed for you as I was making the response to that comment. That was a treat. Super Mario 2. Yes, Captain Bucky O'Hare, Matt. Inspector Clouseau is the detective. Okay, but does that have anything to do with Pink Panther?
Maybe, I think so. It sounds familiar. For some reason, maybe, I can't, and that sounds familiar, that he was part of the show. But I don't know
Inspector Clouseau, it does sound
how
familiar.
that was involved with actually, like, Pink Panther in the show himself. Was he being investigated?
Do you remember the show Mr. Bean?
I love that too.
Me too.
Yeah,
What always shocks me is when I see people reference that there were only 14 episodes.
That's the
Doesn't
craziest
it feel
part.
Like
yeah, that there's so
and
many.
Seasons?
I think maybe because of the movies. Like they made a couple movies off of Mr. Bean. Have
Were
you
they
seen those?
good too? I don't know.
I liked them.
Okay.
They were funny. I liked them. But yeah.
Do you think Mr. Bean would work today, Cole, or was that? Did you have to be there? And
I think it was old style.
I kind of do too. I don't know if that
But it
would
still
really
holds
fly
up.
today. I still love it myself.
I like
I
it.
agree. I'm holding Double Dragon. Oh, I love this one. Look at this cool 80s inspired artwork.
Dwayne said they were in search of the Pink Panther, I think.
So he's trying to hide from the detectives or something?
Maybe they were trying to find the rare Pink Panther.
We're getting a little closer to the
Yeah.
bottom of this.
Maybe we were the detectives, Joey.
Didn't Steve Martin play in the Pink Panther? Yeah, there was a movie that was Steve Martin. Was it Pink Panther? Super Contra. Super Mario Kart, the original. So cool to see. Remember the episode where he went swimming just to lose his trunk? Sorry, is that a Mr. Bean? Oh, I love
All right, Joey. Dwayne brought up a good one. It's
Yeah.
not really a question, but the Three Stooges. Do you like them?
Oh yeah, Manny, Mo, and Mike or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I loved those when I was younger
Can't remember
too.
what their names are. Yeah, I liked them too. No, with Curly.
Curly
was
was one of
somebody.
them. I know Mo is one of them.
Oh, Curly, Mo, and Jack. I don't know. I don't
Jack
remember,
doesn't
but I
sound right.
no,
Joe,
it doesn't.
maybe?
I liked it as well. They were constantly bopping each other on the head or stealing
Yeah,
each
that was
other's
my favorite,
noses, or another one, Cole, that I think was just it had its time. I don't know if that would really fly today. Could you see
Yeah.
the kids running out to the theater to catch the new Three Stooges movie?
Didn't they make a newer one?
I don't know.
They did. I remember watching it. They made
The same people?
Same people.
No.
Years later, almost like how they did with Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
But I can't remember if it was good or not. But I do remember watching it, and it was kind of funny.
Oh, Lord. Let's see. We also have Punch Out down here and a copy of Super Metroid. See some pro wrestling. Another Star Wars game. Larry, Moe, and Curly.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you for it. Superman. What does the S stand for, Cole?
Superman. Super.
It doesn't.
No.
Somehow. It's a word on his planet. It means peace. Or something. I may be going off here, but I think that's what it is. And when we saw it, we're just like, oh, an S. Let's call you Superman. I'm going to need confirmation on all of this, Cole.
Yeah, we'll have to look into it.
Okay. What am I holding? Superman. There's Mario Bros. 3. Look at that little raccoon tail. And he's got raccoon ears, too. So Cole, on this one, Mario, how many ears does Mario have here?
That would be four.
Four,
Well,
right? 4 ears. Are they all fun?
realistically, there's only 3 in the picture, so we can.
Well,
we can
isn't that
say
the hint?
3.
Is that the hint of one?
Where? Well, yeah. So we got one here, a hint of one.
Okay.
And then the 2 that we can see,
I
but we
see.
don't know if he
his
has
other
another
human ear.
Right.
Well, still, Cole, at the minimum, he's got 3.
Minimum 3. Yeah,
And that's more than most people.
that is.
I wonder if they're all
interesting.
functional. What would that be like to be hearing through? I can well, we can imply 4.
Let's say
you know,
4. Let's round up.
I would think 4 is safe here. I wonder what that's like at a concert. If he's putting on headphones or earbuds, what ear does he put those into?
That's a good question. I remember there's like a scene in. Do you remember Arthur, the cartoon?
Yeah.
Where he's wearing the headphones, but they're not over his ears up top. So.
I do remember that. That Arthur show. Hyperzone. Looks like we're rounding this one out today. Pokemon Snap.
Adrian said S means hope on his planet.
Ah, there we go. What did I say? Peace? I was on the right
Peace.
track,
Close
right?
enough, close enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we just call him Superman? I don't know. He seems okay with it.
Did he come up with that, or that's just what we?
I think we call him Superman.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
Yeah. Bird plane.
Oh, boy. Okay. Good stuff today. Look at all this stuff we got from NES Games, stuff complete in the box. N64, Super Nintendo. This is wild. Everything we're showing off is going up to the website, DKOldies.com. It was a massive collection. It was indeed. Okay, let's do the giveaway. It is time. I am about to give away $20 in store credit. I just saw our most recent winner came, picked up a free game for like $9.99. He still has money left to spend. That could be your story. All you have to do, well, let me show you how we're going to do it. I happen to have a prize wheel right here in my hand. It appears, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. While I've been streaming, 6 names have been picked at random. I'm going to give this wheel a spin and see who today's winner is. Here we go. We're off to the races. Looks like it's settling down here on Corey Gibson. Nice work, Corey. You are today's winner. Corey, $20 in store credit coming your way. Corey, all you have to do, have an account on our website, DKOldies.com. Shoot me a message right here, right now on Facebook with your email address. Log in to the website. I will get you hooked up with your store credit. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.